Hey guys, welcome back to another Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker video, and today we're doing the most powerful jutsus in Shinobi Striker, like literally pound for pound, the most damage these jutsus do, the most amount of damage and how much damage they do in a certain area. So when you pop this off, you make a big difference, and if you get hit by these jutsus, you're in trouble. So these are big jutsus. So before we start, just quickly, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I mean, I've been grinding these Shinobi Striker videos, and if you're a fan of Shinobi Striker, I'm pretty sure you'd like my videos. So make sure you subscribe and like the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. And the first jutsu is the Majestic Destroyer Flame from the Rage type. It has 3-star damage, and of course you knew this wasn't going to come because you can't play a single match of Shinobi Striker without a range type using this jutsu. I mean, why not as well? Because of how big the jutsu is, you can always hit like a couple, not even just one person, a couple of people, and it just on its own does a huge amount of damage to anyone. So especially when you combo it with like Kamui Lightning Blade, which reduces damage, or the Ice Swallow, which also like stops them and reduces damage. So when you combo something with this much damage with jutsus like that, you can basically one-shot most guys. So yeah, just a really powerful jutsu on its own, and when you combo with other things, it's even more powerful. So as you can see, look, one of my favorite combos, and I did this in my instant kill combo video, check that out as well. It's Icicle Swallow with the Majestic. So because of how crazy damage Majestic does, right, when you combo it with something that lowers defense like the Ice Swallow, it just destroys anyone. So it's just crazy. And you can actually, I told you one of the biggest thing is, because of how big it is, it's nearly impossible. It's very hard to dodge the jutsu when it's coming at you, because it comes fast and hard. And as you just see, it can hit 3 people at once, and I just killed 2 people. So this is why it's so overpowered and does crazy amounts of damage. So yeah, and it doesn't even have that much short of a cooldown. It's every 17 seconds. You can just get it back every time and just do crazy amounts of damage. Anyway, let's go straight into the second one. And the second one is the Heavenly Foot of Pain from Tsunade. So this is the only 4-star damage jutsu apart from secret techniques. So this is crazy amount of damage. Like honestly, this is literally the only 4-star jutsu in the game. So, and it's a healer type. So if you want to turn your healer type into an attack type, this is the jutsu for you. So it's especially when you combo, I like comboing it with Shadow Stitching Jutsu because it reduces damage. So when you have something that does 4-star of damage, especially for a healer type, that's crazy. Combo with Shadow Stitching, which is one of the most like lowering defense jutsus, it's one-shot kill each time. Let me look at this. You can just jump on people every time, and it has a huge area. It's like the Chroma Twin Impact, so it has like a massive area. So when you hit this off, right, you're pushing everyone out of the way. It has one of the farthest knockbacks. You just showed you fly away, and does the craziest amount of damage. It's legit like doing a small secret technique. I mean, most secret techniques are 5 to 4-star damage, and this jutsu is 4-star damage. So you can imagine how good this jutsu is. I was surprised, and you can pop it off really quickly. It actually has a shorter cooldown than the Majestic Fireball Flame, and does probably the same amount of damage. So having a jutsu that does this much damage, especially for a healer type, is just crazy overpowered. So yeah, that's why I really like using this. It just had to be in the list because it's the only 4-star damage jutsu. So yeah, I mean, I just don't see this jutsu get used enough. So yeah, let's just move on to the final jutsu, and this one is the Fire Style Dragon Flame Bomb Jutsu, which is basically a Majestic Fire Style Jutsu, but for defense types. And one of the reasons, so it's basically all the reasons you use Majestic Destroyer Flame, you will use this for defense type. But one of the main reasons is that defense type have a lot more jutsus that lower defense, and having a strong range type jutsu like this is game changing. So I like combining it with the Water Prism or Yamato's Silent Strangle Jutsu because it stops them and lowers the defense. So when you hit them with a 3-star damage range jutsu like the Flame Bombs, you're killing them instantly, and it does so much damage. So here it is, me using it, really the Majestic Destroyer Flame, but for defense type. And I think it works so much better for defense type because of the lack of range weapons defense types have, and the amount of other jutsus you can actually combo this jutsu with. So I'm just going around destroying everyone. I mean, I had a super fun time with this build. I might make a like this is probably one of my favorite builds as well for defense. You can just combo these two from a distance. I mean, you know, just together they just destroy things. So it's literally the Majestic Flame style, and I still actually don't see this jutsu either that much. I mean, the Majestic Destroyer Flame is used like every match. The Heavenly Foot of Pain It's actually it's not that common of a jutsu either, but I guess it's DLC for Tsunade, and I don't think many people buy Tsunade. And this one is the Hiruzen, the third Hokage, third Hokage's jutsu. So you know, it's overpowered. I think it's having a ranged jutsu to do that much damage for a defense type, and defense type have so much health, so just smacking people from that far is just crazy. So yeah, so that is the three most powerful jutsus in my opinion in the game. So this is just down to just how much power and damage they have. I know there's other jutsus like the Rasen Rampage, which is 3-star as well for attack type, but that's kind of a 2-hit jutsu and it takes a little longer. Maybe for the second time we can show that, but yeah, these three in my opinion are the most powerful jutsus in the game, and I just quickly showed you a couple of builds you can do with them and use them in survival or whatever. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. I'll see you guys next time.